does not have friends.
Anyone who listens to this podcast, finds us and quotes it, will buy you a drink.
How will we know they've quoted it?
Wubba lubba doo ba da ba dee. Say that to us. If you see us in public, we'll buy you a drink.
How will they know us in public? Oh, we have given away the location.
That's the joke.
We have given
They won't know who we are. You're the only one who's shown his face.
Sorry, that's true, actually. No, right?
Follow Tom on Twitter.
I don't think I've shown a real-life image of you yet.
No.
No.
They won't have to ask me for a drink. They'll have to ask you.
I have shown you. I've shown them where you live.
Yeah,
and where we are located.
If you piece that together, you'll find us and you can ask for a drink. Watch the podcast at the end to find out where we actually are.
I'm fairly certain this
Carmen
is
San Diego.
Episode 9.
Let's say 9.
I think it is 9.
We'll correct ourselves post.
Yeah.
With the actual title number.
Mr. Black. Episode 10.
Episode 2.
Yeah, I think it was maybe 2 months ago we did that last one.
Yeah. So much for a bi-weekly podcast.
By quarterly, monthly, or whatever it would be. Yeah. No,
whenever the fuck we feel like it.
The two guys I like on YouTube, Cox and Crendor, Jesse Cox. I went to CoxCon. They do a podcast called Cox and Crendor where they just talk about random shit like Florida Man articles and Reddit posts and they just do a shit funny podcast. But they used to do it every couple of days and they were like, we ain't got time for this.
No.
So now it's just like, it's actually nicer when your phone gives you a notification going, new podcast on this. Oh, awesome.
Hey, it's that thing you like that's random.
Yeah, it just comes out. It's like, oh, there's a new episode. Awesome. Whereas if you're expecting it every week, it doesn't come out, you get disappointed. It's better, I think, just wait and it will come.
Yeah.
It will come all over your face and you'll enjoy it.
It's annoying, or it must be annoying though for those creators like Team 4-Star who do Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Yeah.
To constantly get, hey,
where's my episode?
Where's the episode? When Broly? And it's like, fuck off. Please, because
this shit takes a long time.
The amount of creators who do that, who like have to put out a please shut the fuck up video. Like, I don't know if you know who Linkara is.
Nope.
But he did History of the Power Rangers. And
awesome.
Yeah, it was really, I think he's gone from like all the classics of the Barn era.
Yeah.
And now he's doing like the stuff that's being made in New Zealand currently. And
it's New Zealand?
Yeah, in New Zealand. And it's
Super Sentai and Hobbiton?
Yeah, Super Sentai Hobbiton. To send.
Are they really small?
They're all except Gandalf. He's in it. He's the mental figure. And yeah, and I remember when he was still doing the Saban stuff, people were like, "Hey, when's the next one coming out? When's the next one coming out?" And he had to put up like a thing saying, "I just won't do it. Leave me alone. I enjoy this. You're making it look like work. Stop it."
Yeah, we don't get paid for any of this.
No,
this is a hobby. We
like,
do this for fun.
He had to watch every single episode of the Power Rangers and then do like a breakdown for like the whole season.
That's like coursework.
Yeah, he was doing a lot of work for it, and he still does. And people were just like, "When is it? When is it?" And these would take like 2-3 months to make because it's a lot of editing and like putting in clips.
The entitlement of this.
He was just like, "I'm going to stop doing it."
Yeah, too right.
Back the fuck up.
Too right. That's the entitlement of this. But like, I've seen a lot of podcasters. They'll say, "Oh, I'm really sorry," or content creators. They'll go, "Really sorry, really, I'm sorry, guys. I can't get it out tonight. It'll be out tomorrow." And
yeah.
You don't owe people. I mean, yeah, their views and their subscribers have helped you, but you do more. You
worked your own schedule.
Yeah.
Like the amount of Twitch streamers who I've seen on Twitter come on Twitter and be like, "I'm really not enjoying what I'm doing at the moment." Like playing it. Like I think one of them was this streamer called Purple Tea from a new Australian streamer, and she was like, "I don't enjoy playing Apex anymore. I've had a really bad run of games. Like the team stresses me out. I feel like I'm letting down the fans. I'm just not having fun, not winning." And it's like, so I think someone put like, "Hey, why don't you just play like a single player game? Play a game that meant a lot to you in your childhood. Stream that, or just play it for yourself.
Yeah.
And have a good day. Play like Spyro or something.
Don't treat it as like I've got to get the new hottest shit game out there." Which is kind of like what I said in that video. Like, I can't do that. Like the Twitch stream.
I mean, we tried to chase.
We
tried chasing a Chend, and I was stuck on Sekiro forever.
I think we tried that this year because we were like, oh my god, this year we got RE2, then DMC, and then we're going to do all these. And like, we tried RE2, and then halfway through it got fucked up.
We did RE2 until we got to Claire. Then we decided to take a little break. Still got to do Claire. Then we got Sekiro.
And that's just like... Yeah, we're fucking idiots because it's a big game.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely massive.
That's a tough LP to do.
It is, especially when like we play it as infrequently as we do.
So I mean, I think
so we get out of practice, immediately thrown back into a deep end in a hard area. Like, oh no, I don't even remember what buttons are allocated to what now.
Yeah, and when we swap the controller. So I think I put it in that video update. But the Sekiro, if you watch our videos and you just listen to this podcast, Sekiro is on hiatus for a bit. Yeah, just for a bit. Yeah, while we take care of other business.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in practice on it on my console.
Yeah, because it's your LP.
Yeah,
it's your.
I'm gonna start practicing on it more. Like maybe start from the beginning and work my way back up to where we were, just so I can get things done again.
We have a lot of progress on that now. We beat the ball. You beat the ball.
Yeah. Now we're in Ashina Castle.
Because after that, tons.
You can skip so much. Yeah. Because I did in my one. I was like, I'm gonna go through here, and I wound up in Senpo Temple. And I was like, cool. Now I'm in somewhere I don't know, and then I ran into like a bunch of fucking gorillas, and I was like, "Oh no, this seems like I've gotten too far." Because now the bad guys aren't even human anymore.
How do we get to this point?
I don't know.
What were we talking about?
If you want, you can bug us for more content. Please do.
Do bug.
Let us know. Because anything. We just crave your attention.
It counts as comments and stuff.
We like that. Just let us know that you're there. Because at the moment, I think the main commenters are me and Loopy Lugs.
Shout out to Loopy Lugs.
Shout out to Loopy Lugs. He always does his best to help us out.
And shout out to Scruffy Joe. I don't think he listens to this, but Scruffy Joe is a very, very cool dude. Go check out Scruffy Joe and Loopy Lugs. So this is episode 9.
Or 10.
Hang on. I'm going to live confirm this.
We gotta check our numbers. Gotta find out where we are.
You doing the painted wagon?
Gotta find out where our numbers are. Which episode is this? We don't know. So we're gonna look it up live on air. It won't be live when you see this. It will have been recorded.
I'll find it. But 9. Episode 9. This is episode 9. So welcome to episode 9.
Are you including episode 0 in
that? So this is episode... I can't believe I did that. It's so stupid.
Nice. And then there was a Spyro one as well, which was like...
Yeah, but that's on the LP where we just talked about the
Avengers.
Episode Z. We talked about the Avengers.
Did we?
Yeah, because we recorded Spyro and then the audio fucked up.
Oh.
So we had to re-watch it and talk about Endgame.
That was a great episode.
We're going to start this with a bit of story time.
Yep.
Which you've been waiting for.
I have.
This is my story from
because you had an interesting morning.
So, Death Stranding.
Well, what day is it today? Just to give them context.
Date and time. It is... I'm recording. This is 4:25 in the afternoon of 2nd of November 2019.
Yep. It's a rainy fucking day.
It's a rainy day.
It's a typical English day.
Quiet. See if they pick it up. See if they can pick it up in the audio. They
can even pick that up, or they can pick up the podcast in the next one.
Well, that's the point, actually. Shit, copyright.
Oh no! Please don't sue us. Who was it?
I don't know. It's some BBC thing. Anyway,
the Bieber's gonna kill us.
Death Stranding comes out this week or next Friday. And to begin with, I don't actually think I'm going to buy it until maybe December.
Yeah.
I'm going to hang on.
I'm going to wait until I hear some what it's about.
Yeah.
Because at the moment, all I know is you can't see Norman Reedus' penis when he pisses.
Well, that's a shame, isn't it?
I mean, that's already, a no-go for me.
Big schlong along.
Yeah.
So Death Stranding, they've been doing a press tour pretty much. They did Paris Games Week last week, and Kojima and the team came to London today in Camden, and there was PlayStation UK on Twitter and Instagram a lot posted advertisements for a meet and greet.
Oh, okay.
No signing, just a photo op, and there was a Death Stranding experience.
Okay.
So I was like, hell yeah, fucking Kojima. In the back getting
strangled by Mads Mikkelsen.
Hell yeah. Actually, hang on. I also forgot the name of I'm mind blanking here. Shinji, Metal Gear artist. Shinji not Yoko Taro.
Mikami.
No, not Mikami.
Is it
oh my god! I need to find the name because I need to.
Ikari. Shinji Ikari.
Hang on.
Really? You're not going to go anywhere for Shinji Ikari. That's the guy from Evangelion.
I'm also going to cut this out.
Oh, boo. I can feel again. Looking up the names of Japanese artists because we're not that big of a fan. We really should have done our research before this, but we didn't because we're fucking scrubs. Don't be like us, kids. Get an education. I dropped out of primary school for about a day, then I got scared by a hobo. So I went back and... Oh, we're back.
It wasn't Shinji. It was
Fuck.
Yoji Shinkawa. Who did the Metal Gear Arc.
yeah.
So it was Hideo Kojima and Yoji Shinkawa meet and greet in Camden.
Awesome.
Meet and greet was from 11:30 till 1:30.
Okay.
And I'm like, I don't know how much this has been publicised, so it might be a secret thing, but I'm going to get there early.
I mean, when this comes out, you want to be early.
I got there at 8 o'clock.
Oh.
I drove down and got there at 8 o'clock, parked in Camden. Got there at 8
And the
o'clock.
electric ballroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got there early. There was at least about 150 people in the queue already.
Ooh.
And I couldn't believe it. So I got in the queue, and it was raining.
Of course it was.
So I queued. Let's say. We got to where the gate of Camden Market where they were going through.
Yeah.
About 11:45.
Rest in peace, Camden Market.
I was with a buddy of mine who came down, so it was good to see him. And it was pissing down. I had no waterproofs. I'm there miserable.
Yeah.
No breakfast, no coffee.
Oof.
But when mate turned up, it was good. We could chat, reminisce about stuff. And
was you planning to meet him there, or did you just bump into him?
No, I told him about it. And he was like, "Yeah, I'll definitely try and come down."
Oh, fucking sick.
It was cool to meet. We meant to meet up anyway, but got to the bit at the end of the queue, and they're like, "Oh God, we're here. We're finally here." Right, so it's the next bit. Like, all right, guys, letting you in groups. So we got 1, 2, groups of 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're in that group. And all right, guys, just follow the guy over there, security officer over there, to the next part. And then we're like, where are we going? What? So we go through Camden Market past Cyberdog. Are you familiar with Camden?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's basically a pop-up shop.
Yeah.
You go through, and there's a PlayStation support guy there with his jacket on, working for Sony, and he's like. He's trying to, welcome guys, you hype for this game? I don't even know what's going on in this game, do you? No one knows. I was like, mate.
That's not a selling point.
Firstly, I hate enthusiasm in life.
Kill yourself.
Right? Yeah.
Enthusiastically
But
yourself.
this guy, I'm like, get out my face with that smile on your...
Just inches away from you, breathing heavily.
I'm going to joke your ass. So we walk up these stairs into the next room.
Yeah.
To another queue.
No.
A zigzag queue. We wait there about 10 minutes and we get a bit further in the queue and there's a sign that says from this point you're in about a 60-minute wait.
No.
And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
What time is it at this point?
12:15.
Fuck.
Are you kidding me? Why would they not tell you that in the end of the first queue or outside?
So the 150 wasn't even the full number. There were already people.
There was at least another 150 behind us in the queue. So when we bailed. So we got to this point where it says 60 minutes in this room, second room, and we're like...
But you were dry.
Yeah, but there was also in the information sheet to begin with, Kojima would only really be there for a half-hour meet and greet. So we're like, we've probably just missed him now already, and we're only here for the gift shop and experience, because they were selling merch there.
Yeah.
And I was tempted to buy a Kojima Productions shirt for it was 25 quid. I was like, that's not bad. 20 quid, 25 quid for a shirt. And I was like, this isn't worth it. This isn't worth it in the end. It's Kojima, but I'm tired. I've been here for 5 hours now.
Yeah.
nearly 5 hours.
That's a fucking letdown.
So we left. And I was like, this just not... So we went to the other queue where people were still waiting outside the market. It was like, guys, there's another room in there with an hour-long queue. And they're like, what? Are you kidding? And I'm like, yeah, seriously.
Security is coming to grab you at this point.
What is he doing? But they don't tell you that.
Shut the fuck up, Paul.
I was so disappointed. And it's not taking me away from wanting to get the game. I will get the game because the game looks incredible. They released an 8-minute, the last trailer for it.
Yeah.
Last night, I think it was.
And
it looks... I mean, Kojima just direct movies.
Yeah,
just direct movies.
That's what he's wanted to do. But then again,
completely.
There's probably a lot more rules and strict regulations on making a film rather than a game.
Yeah, he can get away with a lot more.
No, he wouldn't get away with as much.
What, in the video game than the movie?
Oh no! Oh, sorry. Yeah, I thought if he was making a film, he'd get away more. He would not. They wouldn't watching Metal Gear Solid 4. Just the cutscenes is like an 8-hour ride.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So he would not get a film made if it took that long to tell the story.
But I mean, to get Norman Reedus, Del Toro, Mads Mikkelsen,
yeah, I mean, he even said, I don't know if you ever watched that, the meaning of PT thing I sent you.
Yes, I did. Yes, yeah.
Where he was
fantastic video.
He even said like when he met up with them after his kicking out of Konami, he was like meeting up with my fellow soldiers and that.
Yeah.
And like this is obviously a group of people he's wanted to work with for such a long time. And he was gonna work with both Norman Reedus and Del Toro on PT.
Yeah, Silent Hills.
Yeah, which obviously fucking fell apart.
Could have been one of the best horror games of this generation.
Yeah. Oh, I found something out about PT the other day.
Is this the thing where she's constantly following?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, that's terrifying. We just see like it moving down the corridor
behind you.
Ugh. Just it's always there.
It could have been. Do you still have it on your PS4?
No, I never had it.
That's such a shame.
I don't know how. Oh no, I think I didn't have a PS4 at that time. No, I did.
You must have done.
I don't know how I missed out.
Maybe you were just pussied out.
Might have been that. I've never been one for like horror games. So I was like,
Yeah, you're not actually. You're quite Infliction. She
came down the stairs and choked me out.
It's a shame we didn't. I was hoping we could do something for Halloween this year, but it passed.
Oh, it passed. We both.
What a shame.
Yeah. Oh, definitely didn't plan that.
Yeah.
That medical malady to happen.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, Death Stranding. I'm still hyped. Well, I'm not as hyped because the hype train's been too long.
Yeah.
The hype train's gone on for far too long for this. But
I wonder if this is an experiment by Kojima to see how long he could milk the hype for before people start getting bored.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not let him down because there's probably still people waiting in that queue. I mean, not now, obviously, but there
probably were.
There probably still are people. It's fucking closed. I'm waiting.
It was not worth it. It was. They didn't release enough information about it. Like there was just bullet points on the PlayStation UK Twitter saying Kojima meet and greet, Camden Market, place opens at 10.
Be there, be square.
So they started letting people in at 10, but you have to get through all this other bullshit to start the meet and greet at 11:30. There's an experience. So I've actually seen some of the pictures on Twitter this afternoon, and it's like full-size figures of like the soldiers, full-size figure of Mads. There's a competition where you can win the signed PS4 that came out, with it. I only like the controller of that, the amber.
Yeah, the amber sort of like sort of see-through.
I don't like the handprint.
No.
No.
The handprint stuff's sort of annoying now.
Yeah.
Although the baby is also kind of freaking me out a bit.
It's pretty grim, yeah.
It just stares into your soul when it pops.
In the merch list,
yeah.
You know the Ludens, the Kojima little mascot, the spaceman.
Yeah.
You could buy that figure.
Oh.
I think it was 12-inch.
Yeah.
£375. Yeah.
Worth it.
It's beautiful.
I would say it's worth it.
It's beautiful.
Could you imagine that standing next to your Raiden figure?
Yeah.
Just like...
Yeah.
I
think in time you'll be able to get one.
I'm surprised he didn't make that like the opening like game about that figure.
It just seems like that's his mascot.
Yeah.
So, like...
yeah, that's so weird that he didn't make that like his opening thing.
Maybe in time.
In time it will come about, probably. It might be in this game. It might just be like a throwaway thing he has, like, in the background there's just a suit of armour.
Yeah.
That is the Ludens figure.
So, yeah, that was my morning. And I got back, I was just so disappointed in it.
Yeah. It's annoying when, like, PR stuff is so mishandled. Because they probably weren't expecting it to be as busy as it was. Because you think, like, this isn't the first place they've done this in.
No, this has been touring in a way.
Yeah. And they must have been like, oh, the weather's going to be shit. So... maybe it won't.
Let's do it outside.
Yeah, so the weather's going to be shit. If they know it's outside, maybe it won't be as busy.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, fuck me. Goddamn Brits. I forgot they were half aquatic.
Yeah.
They can survive the rain. Everyone else is like, no, don't go in the rain. Brits are like, it's fine. Swimsuit, go out.
You're going to get cold now.
It's fine, you're British.
Beautiful British weather.
Yeah. Fucking,
yeah.
Take a mug of tea out there. Warm it up in you. Yeah. Drink that.
Oh. Icing on the cake, cherry on top, whatever it is.
Down the stairs.
I drove there.
Yeah.
Had to find a parking bay.
Yeah.
Used my little Ringo app, which is like a pay meter. You can pay. Had a 3-hour allowance. That ticked down. Went over the extended time, went over the expired time, and I couldn't renew the time to pay for like a parking meter. Got back to the car. Parking ticket.
Oh, that's a London parking ticket. That's not going to be cheap.
It's 40 quid.
Oh.
But still, Kojima, can you
refund?
Can you just throw me a? I'm fairly certain he's good for a couple of bob.
just 40 quid is all I need. It's a bit tight.
I invoice him.
Yeah,
invoice Kojima
for £40.
Yeah. I don't want any more. I just want my £40.
Just blackmail him with something. Like, dig really deep into the games and be like, this goes against some sort of health violation code. I will tell them, unless you give me 40 quid, I really need it. Money's tight. Just really ashamed.
Wasted my morning.
Wasted your... No, you met the friends you made along the way. Has anime taught you nothing?
No, they were already friends.
Yeah? And now you're better friends with them.
I've known him since school.
Hardship. It's fine. And now you're re-met up with him.
Anyway, that was my morning.
Aww.
We'll come on to other stuff, but
moaning as well.
Let's go back and forth. I mean, done with me. Yourself, you've had a busy life.
I've had a busy couple of weeks. I'm not going to get too far into it. But
No.
I was in hospital all last week, and a couple of days afterwards.
Great, that's it. That's it for you.
Yeah.
You're playing too many video games.
Playing too many video games. Didn't move enough. No, it was a fucking migraine that brought it on. Because I just laid in. I just couldn't move for shit for like 3 days, and then it's like, hey, guess what? Not moving isn't good.
No, it's not.
Not moving causes things to happen. Bit of DVT.
But the main thing is, you're fine now. You're on the mend.
On the mend, yes.
Yeah. That is the main thing.
Yes.
Did you watch anything, or you haven't got your Switch? Anything?
I haven't got my Switch. I lent my Switch to my sister to make friends at uni. Stop picking on me for that. Because I'm a nice person.
No, I'm ripping on you for ages for that.
You dick.
Yeah.
You dick. He's trying to be nice to his sister. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Did you watch anything? I watched Evangelion for the first time.
You did, yeah.
I watched all of Evangelion and the end of Evangelion.
Favourite Ava unit model?
4. The one that turns up for one day.
Yeah, I was going to say, what?
It's the big black unit that just all of a sudden becomes an angel. That was awesome. I was like, awesome, that looks so cool. And then it kicks the shit out of all the other ones.
Favourite angel?
Favourite angel? I don't know, because they started getting really weird and eyebally at a certain point. Yeah,
they do.
And it's like, no one was like, why has it got giant eyes on it? Like the big spider one had eyes. It's like
G-Virus one.
Yeah. I kind of liked the first one just because it had a really good sort of impact when they shot the rockets at, and it's like
when it comes through the mountain range. Yeah,
it caught the rocket, like it impacted its fist. Like, boom, boom. That was pretty cool.
And then it wraps itself around the Ava 1 unit. Yeah, and it's just
Ava 00 was fucking terrible.
Ray's one.
Yeah, like I get Ray was important. She was a terrible pilot. Like color scheme wise, Ava 01 had. A Unit 01 had the best colour scheme.
I think they're the best contrasting colours.
Yeah, green, black, purple and orange is a nice colour scheme. 00 was fucking shite.
The orange.
Yeah, Ray's one.
Yeah, it's orange.
Yeah, was it orange? Yeah.
Yeah, it is orange. It kind of looks like...
I kept thinking it was beige.
Grey... Oh my god, I'm blanking. Ninja, Metal Gear 1. Fuck, what's his name?
Grey Fox.
Grey Fox, and he has the light in the middle of the eye. Yeah. It kind of looks like Grey Fox.
It looked a little bit like Grey Fox, but at the same time, it was just terrible. And it's like, clearly this was built before, they knew how big foot angels were. So that was shite. And Ray was like a terrible pilot.
Ray's just mysterious in general.
Like, I said to Dale all my issues of it, because I didn't want to let you know at the time I was watching it for the first time, because I wanted it to be...
Surprise.
Yeah. So I said, like, Ray needs to do more. Shinji needs to shut the fuck up. Asuka needs a fucking slap because she...
On her ass?
Oh, no, in the face, because she's just such...
She's a cocky...
I won't let Shinji upstage me. It's not about you!
Yeah, she's...
It's about humanity surviving. Stop it. Stop being
kids.
I don't give a fuck if they're kids. Grow the fuck up. If Shinji didn't cry all the time, he would be the perfect pilot. It's just because he kept complaining. He also needs to slap, like, mate, I get it, you're stressed. You can have a day off once all the angels are dead and you've saved the world. Like, now he's not doing fuck all. Now everything's fine.
Yeah.
Apart from, the world's covered in blood and there's a giant Ray face staring
Spoilers,
at
by the way.
Oh, fuck off. It's an old-ass anime. If you haven't seen it, go suck a dick.
24 years old.
If you haven't seen pictures online of a giant floating, like, white mannequin-looking woman, then shut up.
Yeah, it gets weird. It gets so weird. I mean, I watched it when I got back.
Best character is Shinji's dad.
Oh, he's pretty cool.
I was watching it, and I said to him, like, I like Shinji's dad the best. He's like, why? And I was like, I would want him as a boss. As soon as shit hit the fan, he got in there and he was like, we're going to open the doors manually. And he was helping.
Yeah.
He wasn't just like, open those doors, do this. He was there with them, just like yanking on chains. It was like, that's the kind of boss I want.
Yeah, and like when
that man was like just there with everyone else getting his arms dirty.
When Ray's unit goes out of control,
yeah, fucking,
he
he's
burns
down
his
there.
hand to
Getting out. I mean, obviously, Ray is a fucking clone of his missus.
Yeah.
So of course he's going to try and fuck that.
Yeah, there's
there's
a lot of sexual tension there.
Oh, and he's got a whole fucking vat of them in the basement that were all
weird.
naked. He's just like
weird.
just pulling his plum to him. Fucking weirdo.
I watched it for the first time before I went to Japan in 2010, so I was still late to the game.
Yeah.
Then, but I didn't really understand it then. I was just in it for the mechs. Now rewatching it, I'm like, this is fucking weird. This anime.
Yeah.
This is not a mech anime.
You were in it for the mechs, and you must have been so.
It's not a mech anime. It's not Gurren Lagann.
Don't go in there expecting Gurren Lagann or like Gundam Wing. It's not.
It's not.
You'll be severely disappointed by the lack of mech action.
It's like
the most mech action you get is when Eva 02 arrives and like jumping across the boats.
Yeah.
That's the most mech it gets, and even then, it's still a bit lackluster.
It's like The Walking Dead. How it's not about the zombies.
Yeah.
It's about the people. It's not about the mechs. This.
No. Although I remember when Shinji first goes to high school, they're like, does it have any special equipment? None of them have special equipment. He's like,
no.
It's got a dagger. It's like, they all have the dagger, Shinji. You have no special skills. It's just a giant suit.
They don't come equipped with the rifles.
No.
The rifles are given up to them.
Yeah. It's not like, oh yeah, my one's got a pulse cannon.
Yeah.
My one's got a fucking Iron Man beam that comes out its chest. Nope. It's just a standard giant fighting one. Gurren Lagann would kick the shit out of them.
Oh, completely.
Like immediately, it's like, I've got a gun. Cool. I have a giant drill arm and the size of the universe on my side.
It would bond with it and become one.
Oh my god, it would. And Shinji would cry.
Yeah.
And then he wouldn't even
Simon
be killed.
would slap him.
They would take him on board, and like Simone would be like, I had problems too.
I lived in a cave.
I lived in a cave. My best friend was killed by a giant gorilla, and the girl I loved cucked me to fuck.
Yep.
And the girl I did eventually marrying, it turned to stardust after we got engaged.
My hamster's still alive. So.
The hamster's still going strong. Almost ate him twice, but you know. My best friend Viral can't die.
Yeah.
He replaced my best friend, who he did kill. But you know, shit gets real, Shinji. By the way, you're out of the mech, and just chucks him out the side of the ship. I would kill Shinji. He's such a fucking bitch. I'm leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm leaving. I'm not leaving.
That has a whole episode of him leaving,
wanting to leave,
thinking on the train, going all around on the train.
Yeah.
And then coming back.
I mean, yeah, he came back, and then he let Asuka get the shit kicked out of her because I can't get in my mech. It's like, motherfucker, you knew from episode 1 you could like remote control your mech.
Yeah.
You're
the one.
He just sat under the stairs crying. Those soldiers should have shot him as he cried under the stairs.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm sorry, kid. Don't apologise. Just shoot him. Like, Mikoto? Misato shouldn't have helped. She got herself killed. And she promised him a blowjob. And died. Yeah. Like, there'll be more waiting for you after this. Fuck you.
I think
you absolute bitch.
My
Don't promise a
favourite
blowjob.
Angel is the diamond. Because it's just a fucking
the
glass-like diamond.
Is that the one that like drills in? Like the one that gets the first one to get close to killing everybody.
It's just a diamond.
And then like killed everyone from like miles away. It's like poof, poof, poof.
Yeah.
That's so good. I love that one.
We had a good point. Like obviously the buildings go up and down.
Yeah.
Why not just keep them underground?
Why put them back up?
Yeah. Why?
Why bother?
Why?
Why not just have everyone living in that underground base?
You've clearly I mean, it's impossible to build something like that.
Yeah.
With a pyramid underneath it.
It's so stupid.
You've hollowed out. That was like tens of miles high.
Yeah.
You've hollowed that out.
You've literally just nuclear bombed under the earth.
Yeah.
And somehow it hasn't caved in on you.
And you can build...
And they've got like 18 layers of shielding in between them and the surface.
And how fast the Avas can be rocketed up.
Yeah. Although, I don't know why it didn't just drill through one of the buildings.
It could have done, yeah.
It should have done.
Instead of the ground,
Instead of drilling through like...
What a stupid angel.
Fuck them. And there's even like surface level exits, which you see in like the one with the giant spider where everything gets locked down. They can't get down automatically. They open a door and they find themselves on the surface. That's like, why don't the angels just drill through that bunker, which is probably not as fortified as the 18 layers of shit.
Stupid aliens.
Although, so the last 2 episodes of Evangelion.
Spoiler again.
are
With Adam.
retconned by end of Eva.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, because I watched it and like Shinji comes to terms with everything and he's all happy again. And it's like I liked that. I was like, oh cool, Shinji's come to terms.
Finally.
Yeah, he's all good. Then it's end of Eva and I'm sitting there like, you were fine! Oh, you were good with everything, Shinji.
Yeah.
You were happy. What? And I was like, okay, no, it's been retconned. Okay.
Did I show you the it was on my I put it on my birthday list, I have a list for my birthday because I'm 30 years old. That Ava figure I wanted, but it's 60 centimeters tall. So it's like about 2 foot.
Yeah, I was gonna say about that big.
No, about that.
Oh,
Yeah, but still,
yeah.
fucking bit. Probably about a little bit bigger than that Godzilla.
The one with the dildo tail.
Yes, that one. But it had LED eyes, and it was metal.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking
100
sick.
quid. Oh.
Only 100.
Yeah.
Fuck.
In time, I will have him.
I mean, it's only 100. The fucking Luds model that you saw was 300.
300, nearly 400. Yeah.
You could have bought 3 of the Ava models.
Yeah.
And you about the Luds.
So you finished Ava.
I finished Ava. I think it was just the hype, and I knew too much of the story to be fully awed by it.
It's been a long time.
Yeah. So like, I've read people. I read online people's ideas and like their own theories and like theses on it. And when I came to watch it myself, I was like, really?
Yeah.
Is this the hype? And like the Asuka and Rei, like I was like, neither of them.
Yeah.
Shinji's dad is best girl.
Misato to me is best girl.
I mean, Misato didn't stand there with her rippling muscles pulling chains to manually open a door in the sky.
She can handle a beer.
She can handle it. She can't. That's the way you started it. It's like, shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, I still don't get Pen.
No, Pen is just there
I said this in the car. I was like, I don't...
For comedic value, I guess.
Yeah, but it's like, comedic value. Like, it's the Japanese thing about having a cute mascot. I don't understand it. Why? No. It didn't do anything. I even said in the car, like, if it was a mecha anime, he would have been like a pilot that they can only use every so often. Because he was wearing like the big metal thing that said like Pen 2 on it and stuff. I was like, cool, maybe Pen's going to be saying cool later on. Yeah. Nope, she sends him away in like the final episode.
Imagine him like Star Fox, where they've got different animals.
Yeah. It's like, the Pen gets his own special mech that's like a giant wild animal.
Yeah.
But because Pen's a penguin, his life force can't handle it all the time, so it's only every so often he gets to use it. I thought that'd been great.
Yeah, that would have worked.
But, no. It's just, was it the doctor who might be a stepsister to Shinji?
The blonde one?
Yeah, because
I can't remember
Shinji's dad was fucking her mum.
Yeah.
So I'm like, maybe she's like Shinji's stepsister, or maybe she's like another daughter for the doctor after his missus died. No, before his missus died.
You have to remember, I'm trying to remember this because I'm only rewatching it now.
You're rewatching it now. But yeah, I liked her because like she like she ran the free-brained machine, which fucking Kojima stole.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, the AIs. Yeah, no, I made these up. No, you didn't. You stole them from Evangelion, you lying bastard.
I think a lot of things have
been, what was it? Casper,
quote unquote, stolen and borrowed.
Casper, Balthazar, and I can't remember the name beginning of M, but like the 3 different brains that ran the whole operation of Nerve. I mean,
Pacific Rim is basically Evangelion.
Yeah, except it's a mech anime.
Yeah, well, yeah,
it's an actual mech anime. It wasn't about one of the pilots having a mental fucking breakdown.
No.
Could you imagine though if they did? It would not have got as much hype. It would have been like, oh, it's a really interesting thought piece. But there's no fighting. It's just this one dude crying in a corner under the stairs until someone comes to shoot him. Fucking let down. You should have shot Shinji.
We do have one anime to specifically talk about, which I've been waiting to talk to you about.
Yes.
Stardust Crusaders.
Oh, I threw away my humanity, Jojo. It's so good.
Stardust Crusaders. I finally finished it with Dio.
Yeah. Okay. So excluding Dio.
Yeah.
Which is the best bad guy?
Dio.
Like, apart from Dio.
Dio. We're talking who has the best evil stand.
Yeah.
Best evil. Well, Boingo Oingo. Or Oingo Boingo.
Which one? The young lad who can draw the future, or the grown up who can
changed himself and made the orange bomb.
Made himself into fucking Jotaro and was just like a complete dick.
That episode was hilarious.
Yeah.
The gambling brothers.
Darby's.
Yeah, the Darby's.
Darby the younger and Darby the elder.
But I preferred the younger.
The younger one played the video game.
Yes, I liked him.
Yes.
No.
Are you going to hit me with the left hand? Yeah. No. The right hand? No.
Both?
Yes. Are you going to do the aura thing? Yes. Oh my god. I love
that. That was great. I loved the Falcon.
Pet Shop.
Yeah, Pet Shop was cool.
Pet Shop and Iggy's fight was so good.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was ashamed about Iggy.
Were you heartbroken when both Iggy and Avdol died?
Yeah, especially when Cool Ice is just kicking the shit out of him.
Just destroyed Avdol from behind, like just his arms falling to the floor after he pushed him away.
I expected more from that, because that was so sudden that, Avdol's just dead. Just like that. They're not actually dead. They're in a different dimension.
They're in a different dimension, but I think like everything, like
over time they.
Yeah, I think everything is instantly dead because they didn't go in like one piece. Like Avdol would have bled out because his arms are cut off. Iggy might have survived for a bit, but he was Cool Ice kicked him to shit. He was gonna die soon. Like
I thought
hated Cool Ice for just.
I love Cool Ice.
No, just stamping on the dog.
Oh yeah, it was
like
it
motherfucker,
really
just don't.
Yeah.
You made me hurt an image of Dio. It's like, fuck off. He got killed because of his hubris and not realizing he was a fucking vampire.
How do we let's for anyone that doesn't, we've talked about JoJo a lot.
Yeah.
Sum up what Stardust Crusade. So there's an evil villain called Dio.
Yeah.
Forget about the past two parts.
Okay. There's an evil vampire called Dio.
Yeah.
Who
sets a curse, shall we say?
Yeah. That never seems to affect anyone else ever again.
Mm-hmm. He set a curse on his nemesis, his arch nemesis's daughter.
Yeah, he doesn't do it intentionally. It just happens because of bloodlines being reactivated. In the world of Stardust Crusaders and JoJo's, there are things called stands, which are the embodiment of your spirit.
Yes.
So the amount of fighting spirit you have and the willingness to do what's right enables you to have a stand, and it's apparently a thing only in Stardust Crusaders where if you can't control your fighting spirit, your stand will overpower you and it'll kill you eventually, which is what happens when Dio activates the Joestar bloodline.
Yeah.
So Holly's stand near enough kills her. So her dad, Joseph Joestar, King Pimp, got a metal pimp hand and everything.
Joseph's the best.
Oh, Joey Jojo Joestar.
I've said it from the beginning. Joseph is the best.
Joseph is one of the kings of the Joestar.
Oh my god!
Weird Al Yankovic.
Holy shit!
Holy. Oh. Yes. Oh my god. He throws in English all over the place, and it's so good. Whenever it's just it's English.
So Joseph.
Yeah, her dad Joseph Joestar, who has one of the worst stands.
Yeah,
Hermit Purple.
It's not great.
No, it has some pretty good functional uses, and it can control Harmon for it.
Yeah,
which is another JoJo thing from
a magic power.
Yeah, it's a breathing power that allows you to affect vampires.
So Joseph's stand is basically he can magically make ropes, but they're like thorns.
Yeah, thorny vines come out of his hand. His grandson Jotaro are the two main characters.
Yeah.
And Jotaro has just the most Mary Sue stand who can do everything, and
completely.
Once he turns up, it's all good. But you don't care because Jotaro is he's so cool.
Nonchalant about everything.
The only reason you lost is because you really pissed me off.
You really pissed me off.
It's like, I got the vapors, Jotaro, stop it.
So the story is basically Dio, this vampire, is in Egypt.
Yep.
But he's put on this curse to this poor little lady who's in Japan, the Joseph and Jotaro family.
That's how he fucked himself.
From Japan to Egypt, Joseph and Jotaro set off on an adventure.
A world tour.
Set off on the world tour to get to Egypt to kill Dio, but on the way they make... They encounter enemies that become friends and allies, and then they meet other enemies who are working for Dio, and they just have to get there by fighting their way on to Egypt.
Didn't they meet pretty much everyone in Japan? They met Kakyoin in Japan.
Kakyoin...
Avdol was already a friend.
Polnareff was in Hong Kong.
Okay, so he... Alright.
After...
lick. The cherry. The cherry moment. That's a great gift.
It's so good, that gift. It just keeps going.
Just bouncing out. Wasn't he taken over by someone?
Yeah, it was the guy that could shapeshift. Another shapeshifter. He was liquid.
Yeah, he went into his ear and stuff.
Wait, what's the Terminator? T1000.
T1000,
Liquid, yeah.
That's a great stand.
Yes,
so,
other enemy stands. Cool Ice was good.
So before they get to Egypt, though, it's all like horror movie stands, isn't it? Because you have one that's basically Chucky, which is a killer doll.
Oh yeah, the doll. Yeah.
You have a vampire one. You have the sun, which is basically just an enemy from Mario.
Oh, I forgot about the sun. It was just a mirror.
Yeah,
some guy just had a mirror up.
They just sit there behind like a little cool thing, and they find him because they can hear it.
Yeah. There was the car.
Oh, the fucking car.
The evil
car. Carrie.
No.
Not Carrie.
No.
Oh, what's the Stephen King film about the car?
Duel. No. Apparently, it's not based on that. It's based on a horror film called Duel.
Oh.
Which is a really early Spielberg film where basically this guy overtakes and kind of cuts up this truck.
Yeah.
But then the whole film, this truck just keeps following him. You never see the driver, and it just keeps following. Like
that's some road rage.
I think it's pretty much that. I think the Stephen King one is oh Christ, Christine.
Yes,
it could be that as well. Actually, yeah. But the car one.
That's what I immediately thought it was. But yeah, no, it would be more obscure. It would never be something so easy.
Ones were there?
You had the one
Whole Horse with the gun.
Whole Horse had his that was when they reached Egypt. So that was like the Emperor, because after that they started being named after tarot cards.
Oh yes, you're right. Yeah.
But yeah, the Emperor was good. It was a gun that he could direct the bullets.
Yeah.
Or like he could like work the geometry out and get the bullets to go where he wanted them to. Or you could see the future of his shots.
Or he could magically make guns in his hand.
Yeah.
Just make them appear.
You also had the Hanged Man, which was like the guy with two backwards or two left hands.
Oh yeah.
Who lived in mirrors.
Yeah, in the eyeballs.
Yeah.
Or whatever reflection, whatever cast of reflection he could travel between.
Then you had Endol, who had the water stand.
Endol.
He was the blind guy with the cane.
Oh, he was awesome.
He was so good.
Any bit of water drop that he could control.
Yeah. And I think he did it all based on sound, which was basically he was just Daredevil. He had like the cane to his ear, so he could hear the vibrations and send like the water to go out spiking at people.
Yeah,
he was great. You had the baby, which had the nightmare stand.
World,
yeah, like it was just a giant like Grim Reaper with a clown face.
The baby has a fucking enemy,
and then he feeds it shit.
Oh, he feeds it Iggy shit.
Kakyoin feeds it. Was it Iggy shit or was it its own shit?
Oh, I can't remember. It might have been.
Just say it's both. Yeah. He mixed in dog and baby shit and then fed it to it.
Feeds the baby its own shit.
It's like, yeah, be a good boy.
Yeah.
Grow up now. Like, oh. Then you had Hail to You.
Which one was that one?
The Wish Stand.
The Wish Stand?
When they find Avdol living on the island.
Oh, yeah.
Hail to You.
Wasn't it meant to be Avdol's... They thought it was Avdol's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he had grey hair and shit.
Yeah.
And I think Polnareff is the one who defeats it because he wishes for his sister to come back.
They piss down... Because the enemy is hiding underground.
Yeah.
So but he's got a little bamboo chute to breathe and they piss down it.
They disrespect so many enemy stands.
I'm glad Polnareff didn't die.
Yeah.
Although, spoiler.
Oh, did you end up rewatching the openings?
No, I will do. We
will do that before I leave.
Okay.
Because you need to see stuff. So in the opening credits of like the second opening, Iggy and Avdol are the only ones still on the right side of the stairs. And they're the only one. Oh no, Kakyoin, Avdol, and Iggy are still on the right side of the stairs, and they're the ones who die.
Yeah.
Whereas Polnareff, Joseph, and Jotaro are all on the other side of the stairs.
Oh.
So like it gives you so many clues as to what's going to happen.
I had no idea. I always skip the intro.
You really shouldn't.
I do skip the intro.
So you're gonna like in JoJo's, you want to watch at least like the first opening.
Yeah.
And then every time there's a finale coming up, watch the opening again because it changes.
Okay.
They do not so subtle things that break the opening, and literally when I saw it when I first watched the final, it drove me wild. I think I was having a bath at the time, and I was like, "Whoa, shit!" Just like flicking around in the bath, like kicking water over, like, "Oh, that's amazing!" And anyone who's seen it will know that when it happens in that opening of like Stardust Crusaders, when it kicks off, and you're like, oh, "Shit!" Like stuff makes sense in the openings. It's like it's not just anime flair and shit happening. Stuff is literally happening because of a reason. It's like that's amazing. It's so good. It's so amazing.
Dio's stand was the world.
The world is nuts.
Can stop time.
It stops time for like a set amount of seconds, which is really good because it ties in with the vampire-ness of him. Where as a human he freed himself from the burden of time by becoming a vampire and being immortal. He then gained the ability to control time as a vampire, thus making him a lot more fucking dangerous. But his big downfall was that he forgot he was a vampire.
Yeah.
Like, why did he not use the blood-raised stinger eyes to shoot blood at people anymore? He threw someone at other people and broke them apart in the first season of JoJo's. Like, he grabbed a body. No, he didn't. He slapped a body and it broke into pieces, and the pieces then killed people. Why did that not happen anymore? Because he forgot he was a vampire. That's why he died. Because he was like, I got a shiny new toy. I'm going to rely on this. And it's like, don't kick people with the world. It's not as strong as you. The world stops time. You're still amazingly and impressively strong.
Yeah.
Physically. If he would have walked up and just punched Johto in the face, Johto would have fucking died. Immediately. He would have knocked Johto's head clean off.
Especially as he's 15.
Yeah. Oh, he's 15, like 8
and
foot
he looks
tall.
about 30.
He is as wide as my gut, but he's wide in the chest. He's fucking huge.
Jacked.
The boy's massive. He couldn't fit into like a fucking Mini. He couldn't fit in a fucking smart car. He could lift up a smart car and throw it. That's how big Johto is, yeah. What else is there? Roller da!
Oh,
he just disappears.
disappears
he
to
just
pick
for
up
like 3 seconds and you're like,
oh my God,
what's going to happen? And he comes out with a fucking steamroller.
He flies off
to
pick up a steamroller and then just throws it at Johto, and then launches it into Johto.
Drops it on him and just starts beating it down into him. It's so good.
It is a solid, like, I got a bit not burnt out halfway through Stars because it's a long series. Long schlep, about 50 episodes nearly. But it gets better.
It does.
I really enjoy it. I'm looking forward to eventually starting part 4. I have heard part 4 is not as good as part 5.
They changed the art style because the artist changed the art style.
Right.
So they kept up the trend. They changed it as well. Everyone's a bit thinner.
Yeah.
Because the part 4 was written in a different time. So the first 3 parts were written in the era of like 80s bound muscle men.
Yeah.
Whereas parts 4 and 5, Akari, who is the artist, was like, times have changed. I want to do a new thing. So he started going a bit more lean boy band looking people. So when you see Jotaro, he's lost mass.
Oh, really?
He's no longer huge. He's like he's still the biggest character.
Yeah.
But like he looks a lot more human in proportion. He hasn't got like the big weird sort of square looking shoulders.
Very square.
It was all weird how everyone had like weird sort of flat shoulders. Like they curved a bit, then they went flat, and they curved again. Like the top of the shoulder was just like this block, like a Lego brick. But I definitely think Yoshike Kira, who is the bad guy for season 4, is better than Dio.
Really?
He's by far a more complex and more interesting villain with a much better power.
Dio is quite possibly one of the best anime villains I've ever seen.
He is amazing just because he's like, fuck you, I'm fabulous.
He's a dick,
like, he's like flamboyant as fuck.
Yeah.
And like he loves it. Like he loves being a bad guy, and he like you know that from the moment he jumps off the carriage and kicks the dog in the face, and he's just like, it came at me, and backs the fuck up.
What are you gonna do? Huh?
Like,
what are you gonna do?
Dio is out and out like, just fuck you, I'm a bad guy. I'm gonna do what I want. Yoshike Kira is like, I'm not a bad guy, and like you'll believe him. Then he'll do some fucking evil ass shit behind your back and be like, wasn't me. Like he's so sneaky and so obviously bad, but you can't pin anything on him. And not because he's politically influencing all that, it's just he doesn't give off the vibe of being a bad guy. When you first see him, you're like, normal guy. And then it's like, oh wait, no, he's doing all that fucking shit. He's disgustingly evil.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, I'm looking forward to, is it 26 episodes or is it about 48 again?
I think it's 26 because it's all set in like the town of Moria.
So Stardust is really big, isn't it?
Stardust was massive. I think that was where he wanted to end it. Before he like decided to carry on.
It would make sense to end it there.
Nah, it would have.
With the Dio storyline.
Yeah, they closed off the whole of Dio and like the vampires and the stone mask.
Yeah, because there's the stone mask stuff sort of really does end in part 2.
Yeah, but I think Dio brought back the stone mask thing.
Yeah, that was fucking stupid. His body, his head took on Joseph's great grandfather,
Jonathan. Yeah, like he took on
underwater.
Yeah. And bonded with it over like 80 years.
So stupid.
Then he was finally strong enough to come back to life.
So stupid.
Well, when he took Joseph's blood, did you like start freaking out a little bit?
Like, oh yeah, I thought he was dead.
When he was like, "Oh, this is where I wanted to be. Do you realise where we are?" And he's like, "Dish," and then Joseph's like soul floats away, and he's like, "How can I remain calm after that?" I'm getting literal tingles talking about that. How can I remain calm after seeing that happen? I'm fucking furious.
I was like, he's not there because they announced Kakuman was dead.
Yeah,
and I was like, they haven't said it on the screen yet.
Retired.
And then right at the end, where you think Joseph's like, no, I'm just joking. I'm not evil. He's such a dick.
But did you think it was Dio in his body to begin with as well? He's like, I'm gonna fucking beat you up. What is this? He's like,
no.
Answered all the fucking questions, including the Weird Al one, which is amazing.
Yeah.
I like how Johto knew to ask him that as well. Like, who sang the song "Eat It," which is a parody of "Beat It."
Yeah.
So that means Johto's listened to it as well. He probably didn't enjoy it.
Kind of felt like breaking the fourth wall. Like, you're talking about my real world.
You're talking about real shit. But that's what Joseph would have loved.
Yeah.
Joseph would have watched Weird Al Yankovic and been like, I love that shit. He just seems like that sort of guy. I will never forgive the Japanese is the best like line. I think it came at the end of part 2.
Yeah.
Where he's like, the Japanese guy stole my little girl away. I'll never forgive the Japanese. Punches a guy in the gut. What a prick. It's just some random dude in the airport. Like, oof. Never forgive the Japanese.
Jojo, it was a good ride.
Yeah.
It was a damn good ride.
It does live up to its hype.
Yeah.
It's just a shame that the hype is so massive that a lot of people are put off by it.
I'm now moving on to... I'm taking the break from Jojo.
Yep.
I'm moving on to catching up with One Piece, finally.
Okay. I've just been catching up with the manga. It's so much less hassle than...
I know, and it's
watching
so much more
4 episodes of the same fucking fight.
The filler, yeah.
But it's good. I'm looking forward to Stampede and the new One Piece game.
Yeah, I've heard Stampede's very good.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Pirate Warriors 4 as well?
Yeah.
Muso.
I want to see what the... Because I'll buy a One Piece game if it's got a limited edition. You know this about me.
Oh, yeah, because they're good.
The last one, which was...
World Seeker.
World
with
Seeker.
The berry.
With its fucking devil fruit berry that you've seen and all that. So good. I still haven't put those up because I haven't got my room back yet.
Really nice.
They're so good. And
really
I can't
nice
wait to get those finally up in my room. But yeah, as soon as I think Pirate Warriors 4 will probably have, what's his name? Dogtooth as the figure.
Oh, Katakuri.
Yeah, because he's like the only big threat that comes from like the whole cake arc.
He was the main threat of whole... I mean, you don't want a big mum.
Nah, because the last Pirate Warriors 3 had Doflamingo. So this one, he was... The figure's amazing. That's what I'm basing on. I was like, no, the figure was beautiful.
Did he have his flamingo coat?
Yeah.
That's
it's removable as well. And it's like a translucent sort of pink, like you can shine a light through it.
Oh, nice.
So it looks really cool as well. It's not just like a solid pink colour. So it's probably going to be Dogtooth, like,
it makes
doing
sense.
something cool. Or I did see a thing of, like, Dogtooth doing his mochi punches as Luffy is standing opposite him doing his, like, gum punch.
Oh, so, like, equaling each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was, like, something else I saw that was, like, a 2-part figure that came together, or if it was this one.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
That'd be amazing, but I think that's too big scale. Although World Seeker was a much bigger scale than anything I tried before.
Yeah.
Because it came with a berry and a figure of Luffy.
Oh, it did, yeah. The one that he was like in mid-action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was at least a foot tall, that figure as well.
Wasn't that a foot tall?
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah.
It's not a foot.
It's a 12-inch tall figure. The Luffy figure was a foot tall.
Really?
Yeah, it's massive. I didn't bring it because I wouldn't be able to fit in my bag. But it was the same size box as the berry.
That's about...
So it's that tall. It may not... I think because he's hunched over, he like looks a bit smaller, but it definitely stands about a foot tall.
That Witcher figure over there is a foot tall. Middle shelf on the left.
Yeah, it's about that tall.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, awesome.
Yeah, no, that's not even that big compared to like...
Well, height-wise.
Height-wise, yeah. I mean, that Witcher thing's massive.
Yeah.
It covers a lot of area.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, definitely the Luffy figure is really tall. I can't remember what it's... I think he's in just like a running stance or something, but it's really good.
So have you played much? Like, I mean, this is quite a short and sweet podcast to get back into things. So we're probably going to end it soon, but we'll just sort of wrap up what's been going on. Have you played much? Have you had time?
I've had nothing but time since I got out of the hospital.
You haven't got a Switch anymore, have you?
Fuck you. I think I've just been playing. I played a bit of Isaac. I've just been sleeping a lot.
Yeah.
Because I can't.
Because you need to.
Yeah, I need to like regain strength and like stamina and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I've not really played anything big. I've been playing I've got really far in Hollow Knight now.
Oh, it's so good.
Like the infected stuff has gone all over the place.
Oh, the yellowy effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I killed a bug that I don't know if anyone else really has killed. It's like a sign-making bug. and it's like the only one in the game.
I need to pick it up. I need to show you where I am because I haven't played it in so long. I can't really remember.
So you know when you first drop down to like the Forbidden Crossroads.
We did this last time. I don't remember the place locations.
Right, so
all I remember is that I'm at the Colosseum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Did you ever kill the bug who takes your money? The banker.
I don't remember.
Oh, you fucker.
I don't remember.
No worries.
Maybe.
Alright.
This is why I can't have so many games on the go at once, because I just lose track.
I can, because I can switch between them really easily. But no one else talks to me about what games I play, because I play, like, not obscure stuff, but just stuff that people don't think to play, like DMC5. I don't think anyone else in our friend group has played.
I will in time.
Yeah.
I'll
happily give that to you.
Yeah. I will in time, for sure.
I gotta say, that's gotta be my game of 2019. It's perfect.
I was thinking about it the other day about doing working out our games of the year.
Like, it's got the music, it's got the action, it's got a story I was compelled to finish. Like, I think I actually cried at one point when, like, near the end. I think if other people have played it, the point when Nero is running up the side of the plant, telling him he's not gonna let people die, had me like just tearing up a bit because like a song kicks in that you only hear at this point, and it's so fucking beautiful,
just so perfect,
and it's like really emotionally welling up. It's like then a fucking cool ass cutscene fight happens, and you're like,
of course.
Oh, I'm so glad that saved me from like just bawling my eyes out. Because then Nero comes up and just like one shots both Dante and Virgil. Just like, nope, shut up.
Yeah, that's in the backlog as well.
Yeah, you think you're still on 3?
I'm still halfway through 3 with the.
You're on the Beowulf fight.
Fuck that fight.
The second Beowulf fight?
First one.
Oh.
His AoE just kills me. It's crazy.
We'll have to do that, and I'll help you through that fight.
We will. Yeah. That's again on the backlog. If we end this with a discussion of Game of the Year.
Oh yeah.
I think mine will be The Outer Worlds when I pick it up, which I will do soon. Because did you know
it's going to destroy Bethesda completely?
You don't need anything to destroy Bethesda. Bethesda, they're doing it themselves.
No, Bethesda are destroying themselves, but people don't realise that they're still doing it. It just works. It just works. That's literally it's disgusting, but that's like that Fallout 76 first thing is disgusting.
It's disgusting, but stupid as well. How they could not even realise what they're doing.
But they just see money.
They do.
They literally just see people as money bags.
Yeah.
And they just want the money. They'll do anything for it, and it's disgusting.
Todd.
Fuck you, Todd.
I think mine will be up to RE2, Link's Awakening, or when I know The Outer Worlds, because I was a massive New Vegas fan, and this is basically a New Vegas successor. So
at the moment, it's between the remakes and the new game.
And the true sequel.
Yeah. Or a true first IP.
But it's made by Obsidian, who did New Vegas, and it's kind of like the successor.
Yeah.
So it's not nothing to do with Fallout.
It's basically space Fallout.
Yeah, it's kind of like if Vault-Tec carried on and just went insane like that. But I've heard the writing is incredible in it.
I hope so.
Also, not the Outer Worlds, the Outer Wilds.
Yes,
is meant to be incredible as well. I've
seen some stuff on that. It looks really, really good.
I don't think. I'm going to leave Death Stranding till probably Christmas.
Yeah.
That's in its whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's not.
I think Kojima games do need a while for people to like fully understand them.
Yeah.
And I'd rather see some other people make sense of it first, rather than me just going like, I don't get it.
Yeah, completely.
Because I'm not super smart. I don't pick things up when I'm playing it and I'm trying to concentrate. So I'd rather hear someone else tell me a little bit about what they think's going on before I step into it, so I don't have to be like ruining like my experience with trying to sort shit out.
Yeah.
Like when you go through a game, you're like, oh, I want to go this way to make sure there's nothing collectible there before I move into an area I can't come back from.
Mm-hmm.
That ruins a game for me, but I can't stop doing it.
Oh no, I'm the same. I have to explore everything.
It's why I hate open world games. Like, I never finished Fallout 4. I got everywhere apart from like story places. And I think I ended up with like some really decent guns that helped me get through a lot of it. And I was like, it's not fun anymore. And I don't want to. I'm a god, and I don't want to step down from godhood, so I'm just going to stop playing.
It's almost too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Then when they like released the Creation Club stuff, I got back into it, and I was like, cool. Now I'm even more of a god, and I don't like it. Then the mod stuff happened, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm now an older god, and I don't want to give it up. So this game is boring. It's stupid when you become too strong and you don't want to stop being strong and take a struggle.
Yeah, completely agree. Yeah.
I think open world games just aren't that great. They can be, like Breath of the Wild was good.
As long as they're not live action. Live service, Live service.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck live service. Dicks.
Alright, well... Oh, the other thing I played lately, I started playing Half-Life 1 the other night.
Ah!
Because I realised I'd never, ever beaten it.
Just watch Freeman's Mind. That's such a great series.
Have you ever beaten Half-Life 1?
Never played any of the Half-Life games.
Have you really not?
No. And because of the hype for Half-Life 3, I'm deciding I'm never gonna.
Oh, no, I've accepted Half-Life 3 is never going to happen.
Haslam tried to make me play Half-Life 2.
Which is a fantastic
And I spent the entire time dicking around. It made him really, really angry.
It would make me angry as well.
So I'm just like, no.
I accepted a long time ago. 3 is never going to happen.
Yeah.
It's never going to happen, and it's fine. It's okay.
Although, if was it Microsoft making their own like games or Microsoft Stadia, is that it?
Google Stadia.
Is it? Yeah, but no, it's being made by Microsoft.
No, Google Stadia is the online streaming.
Is
game.
it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they've
It's a piece of shit.
It's a piece of shit, but they're buying the rights to games as well, so they can work on them. If they buy Half-Life, they will make Half-Life 3.
No, they won't.
I mean, they could.
No one's making Half-Life 3.
The plot for it was already written by one of the game developers.
Yeah.
And he put it up with like the names and like genders swapped. But if Google bought it, the game's already made, and there's people who made it still want to make it. It's just that Valve are lazy wankers and don't want to do games anymore, or don't do games anymore.
What was the last one they did? Portal 2?
Yeah, and that was a great game.
Yeah, it wasn't. They did do a Left 4 Dead 3, didn't they? And then there was 2.
I know it was Left 4 Dead 2.
I don't know if there was a Left 4 Dead 3 because they don't like the number 3. Obviously, I think that was the running joke.
It's a cursed number. Let me check.
Yeah, I think that was the running joke. Half-Life 1, like I never beat it. I got towards about 90% of it, and just never beat it. I think because I had it on PS2. I think my disc might have been a bit fucked. But playing it on the PC, it holds up in its own way. It's from 98.
Yeah. Left 4 Dead 3 seems to be coming out.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Target release date in 2017. But it says here the largest Left 4 Dead leaks yet, which was 2 days ago. So
I don't think it came out. I think we're in the right mindset if they don't like threes.
They don't like threes. They're developing this game, but it will never come out.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fucking Duke Nukem forever.
And the final thing, I guess I told you, I'm going to start DS2 tomorrow.
Absolutely.
So, hopefully when we continue the podcast in a year's time, I'll have something else to talk about other than say, I don't know, what games was I playing loads of time? Like, we're not talking about Persona anymore. We won't be talking about JoJo anymore.
No Persona, no
We'll
JoJo.
be talking about new stuff.
New stuff.
On the next podcast. So
talking about why we're not friends anymore.
That's a nice little quick and you got one more thing?
Yeah, 10th of December.
What's that?
A guy is making a tribute to the best friends. He's literally going around like talking about what they meant to him.
Okay.
And it looks so heartfelt because he reached out to other people on YouTube, like creators and stuff who were influenced by them, and just wants like tributes from them that he can put into his video.
Oh, you let me know that off mic then.
I'm letting you know now because I want other people to like
yes,
know about it.
Yeah,
and, like, if you've ever heard of the Best Friends, look for this video because it'll be coming out December 10th, which will be the anniversary of them breaking up.
Yeah, of course. It did happen at Christmas, didn't it?
The last death of 2018 meant more to me than any other. My granddad died last year, and I was more upset about the Best Friends breaking up.
Yeah. Why did it have to happen at Christmas time?
They had to ruin everything. They couldn't just wait until RE2 came out and...
But still, we still get Woolly versus Angriest Pat and Castle Super Beast.
Yep.
So
and Matt McMuscles and the Flophouse
Yeah.
and Rising Superstar Liam, who everyone loves.
So there's a short and sweet pod.
Yep.
Just a little
nugget to get you
little nugget of what we've done.
Yep.
What's going on. There will hopefully be more to come. If you are following the channel, though, you listen to the channel update of how the channel is going to be focusing more on, shall we say, the fun stuff. Shitty film gaming grindhouse series with the odd one-offs every now and then.
Yep.
And you can find that on Red Panda Pirate on YouTube, or Red Panda Pirate on Twitter,
Yep.
or Red Panda Pirate on Facebook.
What about Twitch?
Let's get into it.
Huh?
Or the Twitch stream at twitch.tv/redpandapirate. We have a cam now as well, so we'll finally be showing our beautiful, beautiful faces.
Donate some money, we'll get our tits out. I'll get my tits out.
No, but I think people
Donate
want
money.
the tease more. So, you know, the
I don't
the
tease,
tank top
guys.
and stuff. People like the tease.
Won't tease.
He
I'll
will
give you-
cosplay, though.
I'll give you it all. I'll give it all.
We need the second camera like that. What's her name? Paladin?
Oh, Paladin, where she
turns
cuts
and,
like,
yeah.
just gives people the stare.
She's fantastic.
She's amazing.
She's brilliant.
Oh, they gave her a second cam when she was doing like a live event.
She was
for
at
Twitch.
TwitchCon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was doing a TwitchCon thing and like she died. And then she just like looked at the camera. And
Yeah.
she just looked at the camera and shook her head. And, like, even the guys announcing were like cracking the fuck
Well, that's
up.
the thing, like, oh, thanks for the harassment there, but if you'd like to ring this number,
Yeah.
just...
It's 1, 2, 3. Go fuck yourself.
yeah.
She's so hilarious. That's so dry. She started a big thing on Twitter between like what is like, which one of these is more common, a toasted bean sandwich or like a toasted spaghetti sandwich, and it was like done like a Breville.
Interesting.
Do you know what a Breville
I know
is?
what a sandwich
Like,
maker.
yeah.
Sandwich
So
toasty maker.
I was like, I never had that. I want to have that. So I'm now trying
I
to.
think the spaghetti would be better.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of beans.
No, I'm not. No.
I'm single, but I don't like beans. Unheard of. A single man not liking beans? That's a staple
Hang on,
diet.
I've got something for you here. I've got something for you. I've got something for you. I've got a little, so I can't find it. This is a new phone.
Time to fill.
Where
Tom's
is it?
looking for
this was meant to be
stuff
really
again.
funny.
We were supposed to have a minute left, and now it's going on for longer.
Which...
Tom's got a couple.
Oh, for God's sake, it was a...
Oh,
Anyway,
Worth
that's the podcast. That's the podcast. That's the end. I hope you enjoyed it.
where can I find this podcast?
Thank you. You can find this if you're listening to this on something.
Whatever platform you're listening to on, you can find it again on
Also,
an easier platform.
Again,
possibly.
or older ones that you might want to listen back to.
Yep.
For no comedic value whatsoever.
I mean, there's tons of comedic value.
iTunes, Spotify, Podbean. Just search while it's rendering.
A couple of them have Dale in. One of them has a very special guest of famed cameo actor Nick Clahessy.
Yes, you can find him on IMDb.
Yep.
Anyway, that's it. Bye.
Bye bye.
少年よ神話になれ青い風が今胸のドアを叩いても私だけをただ見つめて微笑んでるあなたそっと触れるもの求めることに夢中で運命さえまだ知らない痛いけな瞳だけどいつか気づくでしょうその背中には遥か未来目指すための羽があること残酷な天使の手で窓辺からやがて飛び立つほとばしる熱いパトスで思い出を裏切るならこの空を抱いて輝く少年よ神話になれずっと眠ってる私の愛のゆりかごあなただけが夢の使者に呼ばれる朝が来る細い